To me, it's always been, I've just begun to change my mind about it. To me, it's always been, it's a job like anybody else's job. You know, it's more visible. It's not more important work than anybody else because I said you can't ever say your work is more important than a doctor or a fireman who's out there giving their lives trying to give service to people. But it has its own place. And people keep saying, no, you are important because you make us laugh. And laughter is very important. It's a very important healer. And I've come to understand that you cannot, when I opened the theater, I bought mine goes, Howard Hughes Old Theater in Leimert Park. And I was trying to make a big change in the community. And nobody understood what it was I was trying to do. But it was whatever they wanted to see, we have to create it. And, but what I understand now is people always want the light. It isn't you. We look at De Niro and we look at all of these people that we love because they're in the light. And if we get to them or stand next to them, we're in the light because they're in the light. If you don't believe me, have them step out of the light. They're immediately looking to see who else is in the light. And so I have always understood that it wasn't me they wanted. It was the light. And what they didn't understand is they already have the light within them. They carry their own light. They're just not letting it shine because they're too busy looking at somebody else's light. So in that context, I always saw myself as just another person. But when I went into the community with theater, it was a problem because they still see me as having the light. And now their light can't shine because everybody's talking about me. Everybody's talking, all the credit goes to me for whatever's happening in this particular community now that I have bought this theater. And so they started, well, what about me? Well, I was here before she was, and all of that, and you're in the light. You're in their light now. They want you over there where they can look up. They don't want you here with them. And so I began to look at that and understand the dynamic of it wasn't about you, and it was about everybody has their own place and their own light that they want to shine, and you are in the way of their light. So I realized I did not belong there, and when I lost the theater, I had to go back to do what I came to do. We each have a journey and a path that we come to do, and I had to go back to doing what I came to do, which is entertain people.